Hello, I'm Colleen McGuire, and I'm Secretary of the Great Lakes Storm of 1913 Remembrance Committee. And I'm speaking to you today from the beautiful sanctuary of Knox Presbyterian Church here in Goderich, Ontario. You see, it was on a Sunday, 100 years ago, November the 9th of 1913, that the great storm struck this part of southwestern Ontario and Lake Huron. In the days that followed those horrific events, Knox Presbyterian Church played a pivotal role in the community as it dealt with its grief and sorrow. The minister at the time was Reverend George Ross. Sometimes I have stared into his eyes of his portrait and wondered at the grief and sorrow that man saw and bore. You see, bodies were beginning to wash up on our shores. Now there were 5 laying at the funeral home, unknown and unclaimed. What would happen to them? On the Sunday following the great storm, November the 16th, the mayor and town council had decided there would be a memorial service, and it was held at Knox Presbyterian Church. Now, it wasn't the building I'm standing in right now. Unfortunately, it burned down in 1950. But nonetheless, that memorial service was held here, and 1,400 people were in attendance. They were sitting everywhere, on the floor, on the steps to the balcony. We have found the order of service from that service, and we can see a snapshot of what actually occurred. We know what scriptures were read, what hymns were sung, even what words to those hymns were sung, what the postlude was, etc. So as we were planning the 100th anniversary events, it occurred to us that a memorial service would be very appropriate. And so, using that original order of service, we have invited the clergy in the community to come and participate. We've asked people to come and participate as a community choir. Our organist has learned all the postlude and different hymns that we're going to have played, and our scriptures will be the same as they were read in 1913. This service will be held on November the 10th of 2013, 2 p.m. in the afternoon here at Knox Presbyterian Church. We expect it could be crowded, so you will want to arrive early. And so we have the Goderich Laketown Band providing band music for 25 minutes before that service begins. We are also expecting approximately 30 descendants from victims of the great storm to be in attendance for that memorial service. We've also added a more modern touch. We will be ringing a bell to commemorate and remember each of the 12 ships that were sunk and lost with all hands. Following this memorial service will be the closing ceremonies of this event. It will be held graveside of the unknown sailors out in Maitland Cemetery. You see, nobody claimed them, and so Reverend George Ross conducted the graveside funeral for those unknown sailors in the Maitland Cemetery. Please join us November the 10th, 2 p.m., Knox Presbyterian Church, at the corner of Victoria and East Street here in Goderich. You will want to be part of this historic event.